What are the main features of Renaissance art? If you're curious about the art of the Renaissance, you're about to uncover some fascinating characteristics that defined this era. Let's take a closer look at what made Renaissance art so unique and influential. First off, Renaissance art is known for its realism and attention to detail. Artists of this time aimed to depict the world as it truly appeared. They used techniques like linear perspective and chiaroscuro, which is the use of light and shadow, to create a convincing sense of depth and three-dimensionality. This is evident in works like Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, where the subtle use of light and shadow gives the painting its famous enigmatic smile. Another key feature is the focus on human anatomy. Renaissance artists were deeply interested in the human body and studied it extensively to create more realistic and naturalistic depictions. This led to more expressive and lifelike portraits, capturing the emotions and psychological states of the subjects. The influence of classical Greek and Roman art is also a hallmark of Renaissance art. Artists drew inspiration from classical themes, motifs, and mythological subjects. You can see this in the architectural details in the backgrounds of paintings, which often featured columns, arches, and domes of classical design. Perspective was a revolutionary aspect of Renaissance art. Artists like Filippo Brunelleschi and Leon Battista Alberti developed rules of perspective that allowed painters to create the illusion of depth on a flat surface. This made their work more lifelike and engaging. Renaissance artists also emphasized geometric forms and harmonious proportions, reflecting the renewed interest in mathematics and science of the period. This can be seen in the balanced and harmonious compositions of their works. The use of oil paints became increasingly popular during the Renaissance, allowing for richer, more varied colors and finer details. This led to more vibrant and detailed artworks compared to the tempera paints used in earlier periods. In addition to these technical advancements, Renaissance art saw a shift from primarily religious subjects to more secular themes. Portraits of individuals, scenes of daily life, and historical events became common, reflecting the growing interest in the human experience and individual achievement. Detailed backgrounds were another characteristic of Renaissance art. Unlike the flat and often gold backgrounds of medieval art, Renaissance paintings featured realistic landscapes and interiors, helping to situate the subjects in more convincing and relatable environments. Artists of this era also had a heightened attention to nature, studying plants, animals, and the human body to produce more accurate and lifelike representations. This blend of artistic and intellectual pursuits reflected the era's holistic view of the world, where artists were often scholars of many disciplines. Finally, Renaissance art often included narrative storytelling, depicting scenes from literature, history, or mythology. These paintings were designed to tell a story or convey a moral message, requiring careful composition and arrangement of figures to convey the intended narrative. In summary, Renaissance art is characterized by its realism, attention to human anatomy, classical influences, use of perspective, technical mastery, and a focus on individualism and daily life. These features combine to create some of the most iconic and influential works of art in history.